Golf is You heard me. Golf is Another slice. I swung too fast. Every time I hear a student say that, or I'm out playing with people and I hear that, I kind of chuckle to myself, because I'll guarantee you one thing: you did not swing too fast or swing too hard. Quite frankly, what you didn't have enough BS. You heard me. Golf is BS. What I mean, ball speed. You need more ball speed. Ultimately, more speed in your swing to impact the ball with more speed to get more distance. Let's be brutally honest. When you're hitting a poor shot, it's not because you swung too fast like I just mentioned. It is certainly, more than likely, the fact that your club was not in the best positions. Now, why is that the case? Could be a multitude of things. Your grip, your aim, your ball position, a faulty backswing, faulty downswing. It can go on and on and on as to why we hit a poor shot. But I'll guarantee you, it was not because you swung too fast. When's the last time you ever heard a tour player hit a faulty shot, turn around to their caddy or whomever and say, you know what, I swung too fast? They never say that. Imagine a long drive champ. You see those players on like ESPN, or you see it on TV every now and then. They are trying to have as much BS in their swing. Ball speed, ultimately. They want that ball to go as far as humanly possible. Now, sure, those players have some good fundamentals. That's why they're bombing it so far. They've got the BS, they've got the ball speed, and they've got great fundamentals, and typically a pretty square club face. In having taught this game for over the past 30 years, I have never once, and I mean never, heard any student ever say, you know what, I hit the ball too far. Got any drills to help me hit it shorter? We don't even have nightmares about something like that. So again, we need the BS. Watch this video. I'm going to show you a couple of different little drills we're going to do to help encourage more speed, better compression on the ball, and get you hitting the ball the farthest you've ever hit it. Because I say to students every day with lessons, I'm like, you know what? What's the total opposite of I swung too fast? Well, I swung too less. I didn't swing fast enough. Well, guess what? The ball's not going to go anywhere. Again, we need BS. We need ball speed. You could have the greatest golf swing in the history of the game of golf. Better than Tiger in his heyday, let's say. But if it's too slow, the ball's not going to go anywhere. I'm going to tell you what. You go to hit a ball and do this as a little drill, and you're going to see how difficult this is. You think this is a tough game? Try this little drill. Try to make the best swing you can possibly make. The most fundamentally proper, on plane, good body motion, but swing as slowly as possible and try to hit it as solidly as you can. You may hit it straight, but again, it's not going to go anywhere. Hence, we need more BS. We need the ball speed. So if I get set over this ball and I try to make the most fundamentally proper golf swing that I could possibly make, but I swing it as slow as I possibly can, that ball went 3 yards. The swing was beautiful. I just didn't have any BS. One of the best quotes I ever heard was from one of the best golf instructors in the world, Hank Haney. He used to be Tiger's former coach. And he said one time, golf is a sport. Swing. Too many times I see people not swinging. You can't even really call it a golf swing because they're not swinging. So we need the swing and we need the speed. You see some of these top players, especially Bryson DeChambeau. He is going through some very rigorous training to get more BS, more ball speed. And he is doing everything he can to get that ball out there as far as possible. What you can do as a drill, now I say this cautiously because I don't want you to misinterpret this. I would swing as fast as you can, stay balanced, and just see how far you can hit it. Now, I don't mean swing like a maniac, fumble all over yourself, fall out of balance. That's not what I mean. And we're going to try to increase the BS, the ball speed, and let's see how far we can hit it. So, let's start out with just a normal swing here. I've got an 8-iron here. Let's just see what happens. It's a pretty good swing, peeled off to the right just a little bit. 142 yards. Let's take a look at the ball speed. 96 miles an hour. Not too bad. Now, I feel like I can get a little more out of myself. So now I'm going to try to, let's get to 100 miles an hour ball speed. I'm not overly concerned where it goes. I just want to build up the speed. I want to train my brain, my body, to say it's okay to let it go, rip at it. Too many of you are essentially steering the ball out there or guiding it out there. But let's see if we can get this next one over 100 miles an hour. I just want to swing faster. Again, I'm not overly concerned right now about mechanics. I just want more speed. I felt like I swung faster. Let's take a look. And actually it did go a little further. Pretty nice shot, almost a tap-in birdie there. 150 yards. 99.6. I thought I was going to get to 100. I was close. But the goal with this little drill is just incrementally try to increase your speed. We need that. I cannot emphasize that enough. We need more BS. We need more ball speed. Now, how can we improve ball speed? One of the easiest drills you can do. Just take your club. I've called it the whoosh drill. Now, what I mean by that, just flip it upside down like this. Grip it normally. No ball. No divot with this either. We want speed. What we want to do is try to hear as loud of a whoosh through the hitting zone, through impact. Simply like this. Sometimes actually, I overlap with my grip, but what I find with the shaft so thin here, compared to the thicker grip here, is I find if I interlock my fingers, it just helps a little bit more. If you already interlock, you're going to be just fine. But if you overlap, you may want to consider with this, since it's so thin, you'll get a little better feel there by interlocking. But the whoosh drill, we need the BS, we need the speed to get more distance. So let's hear a loud whoosh. I felt like I swung about as fast as I can. So do that over and over and over. Try to incrementally build up ultimately the BS, the ball speed. I know there's no ball there, but we're trying to build up the speed so you can hit it farther. Let me show you a couple other easy little drills. You may have heard or seen these speed clubs here from a company called SuperSpeed Golf. They have a light, a medium, and a heavy club, if you will, but it has these weights on the end, and each one gets incrementally a little heavier. This is a great training regimen that is proven to give you more speed, more distance. You can visit their website and you can read about how this training program works. It's pretty unique. You actually swing as your normal swing. In other words, me as a righty, I would swing as a right-handed golfer. Then I flip around as a lefty. I grip it as a lefty. I swing as a lefty. It's basically training both sides of your body to tell your body it's okay, tell your brain it's okay to let it go, rip at it, get more speed, get more distance. And then you do that training program, that regimen, with the medium club and then ultimately the heavy club. And there's lots of other exercises that they encourage you to do to build up your speed. And another simple little drill you can do involving obtaining as much speed as possible is grab 1 or 2 swing donuts. You can find these on Amazon, your local golf store. You don't hit any balls with this. Quite frankly, it's something to just get loosened up with, but you can absolutely use it to help encourage more speed. But you simply put this, on the end of the grip here, on the end of the club, just let it fall down to the bottom here. With 1 swing donut, you're automatically going to feel the weight of the club. The goal with this is to try to swing it as fast as you can, stay balanced, but after you do this over and over and over, you don't hit any balls with this, but as you do this over and over and over, you're going to start to feel more speed. Now, if you were to add a second donut on here, you're really going to feel this. You're going to feel like you got a sledgehammer in your hands. Now, it's going to be a little harder to swing this fast because it weighs quite a bit. You still want to try to add as much speed to this as you can, but again, bear in mind that the weight of it is making it a little more difficult to swing it as quickly as possible. But from here, there, it's a little difficult. But if you can do that over and over and over, train your body, get more speed, get more BS, get more distance. So I truly hope you got something out of that video today. And if so, please hit the like and subscribe button. I would greatly appreciate that. It'll help grow my channel, which will help me to provide more free weekly content to you. And as always, down in the description, you'll find the link to my website in which, for simply thanking you for subscribing to my channel, I'm offering you a free swing analysis. Visit that link down below, send me some swings, I'd love to help.